Hello and welcome to Star Citizen. My name is Evenlease, and today on 10 Minutes or Less Ship Review, we're going to be taking a look at the ship behind me, the 400i. Let's get into it. Starting with the outside of the ship, the 400i is a luxury Pathfinder by Origin, and it looks fantastic. It's very smooth, and it's got a huge nose on it, but there's a reason for that. It does carry an additional vehicle here at the front. If you were to open this, this is where the X1 bike would be stored. So you can't store any cargo or anything there, but you can definitely carry a bike, and so that's kind of cool. This has a lot of defensive weapons, mostly on the rear of the ship. Overall, it has 6 CF-337 Panthers, which is size 3 weapons. You have 2 pilot controlled in the front, and then you have 4 on the back, 2 on each turret. A bottom turret and a top turret. They're both unmanned, so they're remote turrets. You got a lot of missiles on this thing. 16 size 2 Strike Force 2s, and then 16 size 1 Marksman 1s. So that's really awesome. A lot of I'd say more rear capability than forward capability, but the capability to actually attack something is really high, so I like that. The price point for everything you get, it's about right, given the fact that it's an Origin ship, and it has quite a bit to it. You have the X1 storage area. You have a cargo bay here. You can't fit most vehicles, but you can fit some. Like, you can fit a lot of your shorter-to-the-ground rovers. You can't put the Rock in here. It's just too low to the ground. But you could fit like your Cyclones here, and you can also, of course, fit other smaller vehicles. It holds 42 SCU, which is kind of low given the price point, but it's not meant to be a cargo ship. So it's meant to be, you put your 42 SCU in here, and that'll help you in your game of exploration, going far out and finding things, which is great. It's got a really good fuel tank for doing that. Your quantum fuel is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up. We will head into the ship at the front first to take a look. Heading into the ship, right behind you, that's where the X1 bike storage is. So you do have a door, or not a door, a window you can see, which is awesome. I'm going to close the ramp, which gives me access to a multitude of different storage lockers, including a weapons locker. And you can hold quite a few weapons here. You got plethora of handgun space and rifle storage, which is great. And then you have your suit lockers here for the 3 crew. Awesome. Love it. And then, like I said, you got a little window view, which looks really cool. It's going to be cool to see a bike stored in there. And that's a gravity generator, by the way. Moving on, you have a UEE approved airlock right here. This is a connector point for if you want to dock to a station or another ship. It is UEE approved, which means that it's like universal, so it connects to 95% of the docking ports out there. I'm sure it'll connect to 100%. I don't know if they're going to make different varieties of docking ports, but I guess we'll see. Opening this door here, moving on. This is the first floor of the ship. There's 2 floors. This is going to be your component storage, and it is in like a clean room environment or a cold storage environment. It's climate controlled. So you head in here and you can just hit these buttons and it'll open the doors to all your systems, which is really cool. I'm sure there's going to be something here that we'll have to repair sooner or later once that gameplay comes into play. I'm going to go ahead and leave this room and we'll check out the one behind us. This is really the only ship I know of that has something of this style, but I mean, I'm sure more Origin ships do as well, but I haven't really had too much time with the 600i or the 890 jump, but I will sooner or later. Wow, that thing is huge. Wow. That is going to be fun to move out of this ship. Not impossible, but fun. And like I said, you could fit a small vehicle in here. This is where the cargo sits, though, so you got to choose small vehicle or cargo. You could potentially put a PTV in here and some cargo, but that's about it. On the right and left, you have access to escape pods. So if you are in a dire situation, you will have to run from the 2nd floor to get down here and use them. That's kind of a bummer, but at least the ship has them. The ship has it. You have a jump drive. You have some components back here too, the components that don't need cold storage. So there's some of your access. A little bit easier to get through because of the cargo bay. So rip it out, put it on there, and drop it, right? And then you have 2 ways up to the second floor, which second floor is where all the magic happens. You have right there is going to be a ladder area. So if you were to go up the ladder, or you have an elevator access. So you have power in your ship, just use that. Oh my goodness. Just use it sparingly. You might get ejected. Straight off the elevator. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk right now. You have the toilet. You have the toilet paper, which is fantastic. It's already out and ready for me to use. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Nice, nice. And then if you open this up, it's a nice storage area for, looks like, trash and a plunger. Because you'll know you'll need that. And then over here, you got a nice mirror. You can go ahead and open this up for some more storage of your essentials. You're on an Origin ship. You got to look good. You know, I mean, right now, look at this. Oh, wow, I look fantastic. The door behind me is supposedly closed, and it's not. Oof. Ouch. Ouch, that's a fail. It's a fake mirror. I knew it. And then over here, got another suit locker or a locker of sorts to keep your clothes while you're taking a shower, because obviously there is a shower in there. And if we were to move this way and open the door on the right first, this is the captain's quarters. So the captain of the ship has a bed, has a nice size screen for all the work you need to do, another storage locker, as well as your memorabilia of things you've found or just locations you've visited. Really cool. So you got some nice desk space here. Oh my goodness. Liking this. Can I open up the bottom one too? Oh, I can. That's so cool. I love when ships have a ton of like features like that. Even if it's like stupid and doesn't make any sense. It's just really nice. And this is storage. Nice. So if you want to get a, access to your storage, you got to come into your room and press the little button and then it'll come out. Got a nice size TV for all your sitcoms and everything. Let's go ahead and head out of this room into the next room, which I don't think the door panel looks to be there. This is where your crew will stay. So again, bed, you got storage, you got TV, you got a nice suit locker. Not as much fun stuff in here, but I mean, they're just the crew of the ship, right? They're not going to have all the fancy desks and everything. Straight ahead, what a beautiful view. This is the cockpit. You got a co-pilot and a gunner, and then you have the pilot seat here. Fantastic view out the front of your ship. Origin has just been fantastic with windows, and I am a lover of windows. Some ships in this game do not have any windows, and it's just like, wow. Need some light in here that's natural. Let's head to the back of the ship real quick. Let's check out the habitation, the living value of this thing. It's supposed to be an exploration ship, right? So this is like your cartography table. A lot smaller version than what you'd have like in a Carrack, but still there. That's one of your remote turrets, so that's the top one, and then there's one down below. And then over here you have a nice kitchen. Got some fruit already, got some knives sticking to the magnetic plate. Got a nice fridge with all these wine bottles I can't access, and then you got a ton of little food down here, and a trash can that I can't use. I can't wait till like a lot of this comes into use. I know a lot of people are dreading it, but I'm not. I think it's going to be really cool to come in here, open this up, grab a bottle, pop it open, put it out there, pour it in a glass, and then serve the company we have, which you also have a nice table here too. So that's awesome. This is a fantastic ship. It's $250, but I think it's worth every penny if this is what you're looking for. Luxury, while also exploration, and packs a little bit of a punch. A lot cheaper than a 600i and a heck of a lot cheaper than an 890, but you still get the amazing quality that Origin is. I'm going to go ahead and get into the pilot seat real quick and take off. I just wanted to take my time. Figured I'm in an Origin ship. I can do that. Alright, so it's giving me a collision alert because earlier I did get into a contact situation, and yeah, ever since then the server's kind of been a little buggy. So, turned on the engines, nice and quiet. I'm going to go ahead and lift off. Overall, this ship is quite awesome. I'd say it's absolutely worth the money if you are into the luxury style game play and, everything. You get the Panther repeaters, 84 shots on the capacitor, which is awesome. Overall, I think it's a great ship. I want to know what you guys think down below. Leave a comment And yeah, overall, my score on this ship, it's going to be it's tough. I'm honestly going to give it a 10 out of 10. It's fantastic because, yes, while it has light on cargo and the maneuverability is quite great. I mean, right now I'm flooring it, right? I'm on Daymar, which still has somewhat of an atmosphere, so I shouldn't be moving that fast, but man, I am moving, so I love it. And it does turn all right. I mean, even at this speed, I'm still able to turn around. I'm going to probably black out if I do this too fast, yeah, so I'm starting to pull the G's there a little bit. But at least it's able to, right? And I'm not smacking into the planet or the moon, so that's cool. Let me know what you guys think of this down below. 10 out of 10 from me. Only negative really is the cargo and how little it carries, but it's not really supposed to, so that's fine. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great one.